Welcome, Scorpio. This is your LoveScope reading for May 2014. I do apologize for the wait from the bottom of my heart. I will get better. I promise you. So let's get right to your reading because that's what you came here for. I'm not going to waste any of your time. My goodness. So I think the last 2 months we had the Happy Ever After, 10 of Cups. So the 10 of Cups didn't show up, but we did get the 10 of Pentacles. Now, if you are getting a personal reading from me, and this card comes up, it automatically goes to career, well-being, finances. And sometimes when people approach me, they don't ask that one question that they really would like the answer to because, well, they don't want a negative answer, right? So they don't ask it. They're willing to play that one out a little bit longer. So I tell you that whatever your question is right now to the universe, it's a resounding yes coming back. It is going to happen. So, and in this one, in a relationship reading, you're joined together in the middle here. You're communicating. You're probably laughing, dancing, and there's a renewed love. Now there is probably a certain portion of you that with the Happy Ever After you have been going through struggles in order to get to your Happy Ever After, and that means leaving the relationship. And I could see for some of you it would be leaving. And having the courage and the strength and the wisdom to do so. Because you know what's right for you and you know what's right for them. Because they too have their own path that they have to walk upon. They've got people to meet too. So it's not just about you. It's about them moving forward where they were supposed to go to. You've helped each other. You've learned your lessons from each other. And now you're ready to go forward. You planned it all out before you got here. So stop stressing over it, right? Now, for those of you trying to meet somebody, a very good month to meet somebody, and they would be probably long-term in your relationship, doing the walk with you, probably right till the end. Absolutely. So you may be getting those aha moments of what exactly needs to be said, what you need to be honest about, what you must demand them be honest about. We have the Five of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. Now, some of you are feeling down. An unsure step. Maybe concentrating on the negative of the relationship or the negative of moving forward, rather than the positives in the relationship or the positives of moving forward. If you're single, you could be thinking very much that, oh, I'll never find that special somebody. Instead of, they're going to be right around the corner today, I just know it, I'm just going to run right into them. So you really need to switch around your thought process. Really get it into the positive because you have the Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles tells me that if you only look in front of you, you will see everything that you've always desired and wanted in life. It's right there. It's within touching distance. It's going to bite you. You have all the gifts you need inside of you. You've learned all the lessons you need to learn to go forward. Absolutely. Now there is a certain portion of you that are still holding on to some of those old truths. You really need to let them go. Okay? It's going to be a beautiful month. Trust me. If you have some hard decisions to make, I think you will feel better after the fact because it will be a release. You know what gives you balance. Okay? What gives you balance? If it's the relationship, it's going to just grow deeper and more beautiful for you this month. But if it's not the relationship you're in, I think you've learned your lessons. I think you need to take that deep breath and let go of some of those old truths that no longer serve your purpose. They are falsehoods in your life now. I think you know them. I think you know what really needs to be cut out or talked about. And for those of you single and looking for somebody, it could be very well be that you have painted a picture of somebody that cannot possibly exist. And you need a little bit of reality in there too. Although I think the perfect somebody that you're wishing for is always around the corner. And maybe it's not an inner quality, but so much as an outer quality. Maybe they have to have certain looks or a certain dollar amount in the bank in order for you to even look their way. And that might be excluding your true love from entering your vision. So just look at your list of what's important and think of how important it is if you're looking for somebody. Most definitely, because we have the Knight of Cups, the Knight in Shining Armor. So perhaps you are that Knight in Shining Armor, or you are awaiting your Knight in Shining Armor, or you're already with your Knight in Shining Armor. But whatever the case, love is definitely in the picture this month for you. And enjoyment, most definitely. Now I dealt from a second deck of tarot cards here, and we pulled the Four of Cups. And when I look at this one, I see somebody looking into a pool of water and seeing themselves truly for the first time of who they are, and what they believe, what they stand for, what they want in a relationship, what they want in love, what they want as far as passion is concerned, honesty. And I think you are getting that realization. You might even feel a little off kilter of, this is my truth, now how do I convey it? Because I love the person I'm with, so I don't want them to be afraid of this. And trust me, Spirit is around you. Just talk to them. Talk to God, your universe, your angels and spirit guides, and say, hey, I need to say this. So if you wouldn't mind helping me out with the words a little bit, I would be forever in your debt. And trust me, some of the words and some of the things and the way you describe things to your partner and describe things to yourself, so that you have a bigger comprehension of exactly how much you've changed and what you hold so true to your heart now. Absolutely. And then we have the Emperor. So you are very sound in your thoughts. I don't really look at the cards or anything before I start, so I love it when I'm talking about a card and then I pick up the next one and I've already said half of what I needed to say for this card. But you have a wisdom, an internal wisdom. Your heart has a wisdom this month. You can express yourself. You can be who you want to be. You can stand in your light. You can stand in your truth. Absolutely. You hold the world in your hand. The world is your domain. The eagle soars. Absolutely. You are the embodiment of the tree of life. You bring other people happiness and joy. You are their happiness and joy. You are their love. I hope you realize that about yourself, of just how much of a beautiful person you are, and how much you should be admired and adored. Absolutely. And then we have, for the final card, the Wheel of Fortune. So, perhaps in June, we're going to start some new lessons. But, doors are closing, and they need to close in order for the new doors to open. So don't fear the doors closing behind you. Edge them on if you need to, just to get to that opening, that new door opening for you. You know, this card is so full of light, so full of beauty. And until next time we meet, remember, I love you.